Pat Ricard is on the move. Jackson to the air. Slings it upfield. Kohler makes the grab. The empty backfield. Hill in motion. It's a third down throw with a tackle made right there on Hill by Jermaine Pratt. 1st and 10, game opening drive. Fake to Henry. Look at the blocking, especially from Stanley. And it's caught across the way. Flowers will dance at the 10, and he's down to the 8. Cleveland is in as an extra. Oh, he slipped. Then he sledgehammers his way across in a touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 100th career touchdown.
We see as he goes to cut inside, he slips on the turf. He regains his balance, and he and Logan Wilson one-on-one. All you got to do is touch the white line with that ball, and clearly gets in. Loses his footing, but able to get up, regain his balance, lower the shoulder. The knee's down right there, but you can see he's already crossed the white line.
3rd and 1. Brown tries to Burrow, and a nice hit put in there with a great play. Roquan Smith. He leads them in tackling. 3rd down and 5. Stanley the block. Downfield it goes, and on the fly is Flowers. Oh, he's slippery, and he takes it down to the 47-yard line of Baltimore. 2nd down and 4. Ooh, it crumbles quickly. Down he goes, falling ahead. Not much there. And it was Hubbard with another nice play. 1st and 10 from his 14. The fake and the throw. Chase will reel it in. Humphrey was low to get him. Gain out to the 24. Picks up 9. 2nd down, 1. Coming off their probably one of their best performances against the Carolina Panthers, who did beat them deep a couple times. We talked about that. Here is a pitch out. Look at Chase Brown. A lot of work last week. 15 carries and 80 yards for Chase Brown. 1st and 10. Moss back in. There's a block by Brown. Blockers ahead. He follows the block of Kappa. 5 in the secondary. Blocked by Kappa. Burrow to the air. Caught. 25. Grabbing the play by Mike Gesicki. Too late. 1st and 10. Look at the burst up the middle. Brown. And grabbed by Trenton Simpson.
You got Higgins, you got Chase right there.
Burrow.
To the left.
Caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins. Now Humphrey was in the vicinity. The slant was there. An 11-yard touchdown pass by quarterback Joe Burrow.
You're going to see him drop out. He'll come from the picture at the bottom, number 0 there, trying to get to the outside. Just a double slant by Chase and Higgins. If you're Burrow, you just pick which one, and because
the reigning MVP Jackson. Rosengarten the block, but here they come, breaking through, and now he's running for his life. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10. 6 in the secondary. Hamilton on the blitz, and they get him. Hamilton's done it again. Coming up the middle. He's playing closer to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Ricard a block. And that was grabbed on the play, it looks like, by Bateman. It was sliding. Following Linderbaum again. He gashes that defense for a 1st down run. 3rd and 5. Hill the block. The blitz is on from Stone. The throw. Bateman 10, 5. You can put him in for a touchdown. 16-yard touchdown pass, Jackson. And Baltimore is back on top.
you're able to roll out and just get the escape and get away, and all that does is buy time for Bateman last week getting the 2 touchdowns.
He has a brother, Sid, who plays defensive back for the Eagles. 2nd down, 9. And on the screws, it is Higgins trying to squirm away from Stevens. Moss the back. Chase on the move. Burrow to the air. They come up the middle with Robinson. They signed him in late July after Kansas City waived him. Wallace. Oh, it's going to land beautifully. Now can they keep it in? Yes, they can. With a close-up look there of Derrick Henry. Oh, he's touched. Coming through, Sam Hubbard. It's a safety. Hubbard has had a great first half for the Bengals. 5 defensive backs. Moss with the block. Time for Burrow. And he's got Jamar Chase in the AFC in September. 3rd and 5. Moss the block. Incomplete. The coverage over there by Wiggins. They were going for Jackson. The pump fake. The run. Putting his shoulder into Jermaine Pratt. He is going to be short by about a yard. You're right, Trent. 3rd and 5. They pick up 4. And look where they are. The push. The shove. And if the side judge is running in or any indication, they've got it. They move the chains. A first down. 3rd down and 10. Rosengarten shoves out the pressure. Jackson deep and incomplete.
Higgins at the bottom one-on-one and Chase in the middle of the field in that slot.
Moss the back. Pass caught by Higgins. 1st and 10. Brown the block. Elusively moving Burrow underneath the Moss. Into the secondary, brought down by Smith. Burrow through the air, 11 of 16. And he's got a touchdown pass to Higgins. Blocking there. Mims at the right tackle. Downfield, caught. It's Chase. Hit by Marlon Humphrey. Grabbed by Smith. 1st and 10. Moss the back. Karras the snap. Moss the block. Burrow going deep. He's got him! Touchdown! Jamar Chase. Flag has been thrown. A flag back at the 47. .41-yard touchdown reception.
That tells you how vital the timeouts are in being able to get the stop defensively, get the ball back in your hands at offense, knowing that you have a chance. Joe Burrow standing in there under pressure, taking a big hit.
Burrow. Brown the block at the left tackle. And it's caught by Hamilton. There goes a flag. Hamilton's going to bring it out. And he's got an escort, and he breaks a tackle. And now it's a foot race from behind. Moss can't get him. Hamilton the other way. Hamilton running the length of the field. Chased over there by Gesicki.
Defense number 14.
So Hamilton had the defensive pass interference against Gesicki.
Lifting him or attempting to punish him with body weight.
Chase Brown for 2. He got it. And it's 17-14 Cincinnati. Gene, we thank you as Brown takes it in on the 2-point conversion.
Well, and it all comes back to the way they manage the time. Smart with the football also and throwing it away on several occasions to keep their team in good position.
And to a knee goes Jackson. And halftime is here. 3rd and 14. Good time. Long throw. Higgins. Flag. And they're working on Humphrey. As they were competing while airborne. Take his place, number 61 at the right tackle. This is the 3rd string right tackle. 3rd and 6 for Burrow. Whacked as he throws. Caught for the first down. Chase. 6 defensive backs again. They use the least amount of dime a season ago, now amongst the most. Baltimore's D. 3rd and 10. Brown holds him off. Yusuvash! Covered by Wiggins to the 2. 1st and goal. Marcus Williams back there too. Oh, they're bringing everybody. Caught for the touchdown. Higgins. 2nd today, and the 3rd thrown by Joe Burrow. 5-yard touchdown pass.
6.5-minute drive. Higgins going to be to the outside, but they bring pressure. So when you bring that pressure and drop out, there's some easy throws. You just have to get the ball out of your hands quickly.
Struggled on 3rd down the first handful of games. Excelling here off the side, the blitz, and they send it out to Flowers. Jackson 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle of Stone. Von Bell was on the blitz. The catch and run to the 41. Flowers, 4 catches, 70 yards. 1st and 10. Jackson deep. He's got his receiver. Galloping. Kolar. Shoved out of bounds by Stone. To the 5. What a throw by Jackson.
The thing you have to remember about Henry, as the play fake goes to him there.
2nd goal touchdown. Likely. Got it. And he beat the linebacker Wilson. And just like that, Lamar Jackson has led a beautiful drive, slicing through the Cincinnati D. And now they're back in business, down by 4.
Well, and that didn't take long. That was a quick response to what the Bengals have done offensively. And great play fake, good play design.
Here they come. 1st and 15. Higgins grabbed once, then taken down by Hamilton. Yards after catch. They've had a lot of big-time players from Buffalo leave as they remade their rosters. 2nd and 7. Outside they go, all hurdling. 3rd and 2. 5 of 5 this half on 3rd down, the Bengals. And 6 of 10 for the day. Here comes Smith. Picked up by Moss. Pressured on Burrow. Caught for the 1st down. 3rd and 7. Blitz is on. Burrow releases. Caught downfield. 1st and 10. It's Moss. Oh, got a nice block in there by Kappa. And a flag thrown as he works his way. 2nd down and goal. Burrow. Touchdown.
A week ago, this time coming out of the backfield. You see Gesicki, he's on the outside working a slant. It's just a slant-flat combination.
Blitz is on. Hill the block and Jackson to the air and caught. Here's the other tight end, Andrews.
Opportunities up the field. If they're going to stack that many guys in the box, here's Lamar.
On the run. There was a nice block in there by Stanley. On the job on him. 1st and 20. Here they come with the pressure from Hendrickson, who chases. Oh, look at him spin. Look at him corkscrew and
He's
try.
so elusive.
Look at he split downfield.
Yes, he was open, but based on where Lamar's eyes were and where he scrambled to.
Hendrickson putting pressure on the 2nd down and 8. And a crossing pattern caught at the 32-yard line. Tackle made by Turner. 2nd down, 6. Henry on the move. Jackson fakes. Blocked by Stanley. Low. Grabbed Andrews at the 2. Scooped it in. Rolls. Henry in the backfield. Ricard in motion. To the air goes Jackson. Caught. That's a touchdown. Grabbed on the play by Kolar. The tight end has grabbed it. And Jackson again has just worked his way with great efficiency downfield.
Production is the same from both of these teams. Kolar chipping on his way out, trying to get a late release.
1st and 10. 3-point game, 9 to play. It's Burrow quickly outside. Chase looking for blocks from his tight end. He gets 2 of them, and he's off to the races. It's a foot race. Working against Stevens. Jamar Chase, touchdown!
Quick response. Now one play. And Jamar Chase, 70 yards later, with a quick response for the Bengals. The last 2 games, he's had 203 yards total and 3 touchdowns.
Justice Hill is the back, and it's 2nd down and 10, and they rush 4. Underneath it goes Andrews. The tight end has been big today, rumbling his way for a 1st down to the 41. They bring 6. Jackson. And caught. Nice throw. Flowers again. With a 2nd down and 10 for Lamar Jackson. And a diving reception is made. Flowers. What a day. Jackson underneath the cross. Tylan Wallace. And grabbed from behind by Geno Stone, his former teammate. They get to the 20. A flag. Late hit. It's on Hendrickson. Jackson underneath the cross. Tylan Wallace. Justice Hill is the back. Likely in motion. He bobbles it. Scoops it in. Vacuums it home. Here comes Hubbard. Oh, he threw him away like a rag doll. And he throws in the end zone. Caught! Caught for a touchdown! Caught for a touchdown by Likely! Absolutely amazing! How in the world did he keep it together and then find the open receiver? Oh, Lamar Jackson!
Well, and it left the crowd stunned. Like the entire stadium just went quiet. First of all, he drops the snap and he can't get it, and he's trying to look up. Hubbard nearly has the sack right there. He extends the play to the boundary, and before going out of bounds and taking a hit from Pratt, he throws one up to the back line, and Likely's back in the corner, and he's able to find him, just throws a jump ball, and what an incredible play by Lamar Jackson, and just exhausted frustration from Sam Hubbard.
He's thrown 4 touchdown passes. He's thrown for over 300 yards. And the Tucker extra point makes it a 3-point game again. Probably the best game the NFL has seen through 5 weeks. This has been a beauty.
Well, it's a drop right there, but he keeps his eyes up, and instead of just jumping on the ball, he's like, well, let me pick it up. And Hubbard, incredible effort by Pratt and Hubbard, but Jackson just, how he's able to get that, and that's not a penalty. He still had the ball in his hands when he's making contact. He throws the ball that Likely can get.
These quarterbacks have combined just jaw-dropping. These quarterbacks have combined for 9 touchdown passes. They've thrown for 654 combined yards.
We got 5.5 minutes left.
And no interceptions.
Oh my gosh.
Just incredible. So the Ravens will kick off. And Tucker with it at the 35.
Well, if there's anybody joining this that wants to see the ending of this crazy game, make sure you go back and watch the first 3.5 quarters, because this has had everything you could want in a football game.
Charlie Jones leaves it in the end zone out to the 30. Touchback. Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars, time permitting, with all the latest NFL scores and highlights. So Joe Burrow will take the field, having completed 11 consecutive passes. Today, 353 yards and a career-high 5 touchdown passes. 2 to Chase, 2 to Higgins, and 1 to his running back, Brown. It's 1st and 10. The lead is down to 3, as it's been many times today, as Baltimore has come back time after time after time. Chase here, dumps it off. Here comes Chase, and out of bounds. Stayed in wisely. Caught it, picked up 19, hit the deck. That is Cincinnati 49. A first down. 10 catches for him.
And how about the fact Mims is back out on the field? He left, had to go get what we assume was x-rays because they carted him off. He's back in at right tackle. They were down to their 3rd tackle. Mims is back out. Chase now closing in on 200 yards receiving.
Roquan Smith was over there to make sure he was down. The accuracy of Burrow, my goodness.
Over 80% on the day.
1st and 10. He's got Higgins, who slips right by Stevens. And then he was brought down by the linebacker, Trenton Simpson. On 1st and 10, he picks up 11. They put him at the 40 of the Ravens. 1st and 10.
And Kevin, how about the last 2 completions, both to Jamar Chase and here to T. Higgins? They both get near the boundary, and instead of stepping out of bounds, they both go down inbounds to keep the clock moving. That's awareness by your 2 top receivers.
Four times, Baltimore and Cincinnati have been 3 points apart in this game. Most of those, Baltimore coming from behind. It's Moss on 1st and 10. And from behind, Oweh got him, rode him down. 37, pick up a 4, 2nd and 6.
Well, and he's going to be hurt. Well, I don't think it had all the elements for a hip drop. they put a specific checklist as to what constitutes a hip drop tackle and what would cause a penalty. Now, the effect of this play is going to basically be the same as a hip drop because you're falling on the back of the legs of the ball carrier. Owe falls on that right leg, that right lower leg, so it has the same impact that a hip drop. But a hip drop is when you grab them and then all of a sudden you swing your legs in front of the player or in front of yourself and almost bring them down backwards.
That's a good. So Zach Moss walked off under his own power. Chase Brown is taking his place. And you mentioned the right tackle back in there, and he was for that last play. Amarius Mims, the rookie out of Georgia, after he left earlier with an injury.
Well, and he's just making the second start of his career. The rookie first-round pick out of Georgia, 6'8", 350 pounds, got carted off the field. So, as we said earlier, I assume he went in and had to do x-rays just to confirm that it wasn't broken. But he's back in the game and playing.
So Brown will be at the side of Burrow. 2nd down and 7, leading by 3, and each team with their 3 timeouts. They rush 5. The throw on the money to Higgins on a quick slant. Brought down by Stevens. Got him from behind. Gets the first down to the 28-yard line of Baltimore. Gain of 9 on 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is just perfect execution. Baltimore takes the timeout here because with the first downs continuing to mount up and staying in bounds to keep the clock running, now down to 3:08. Baltimore uses a timeout to get things stopped, but just perfect execution by the passing offense of the Bengals today.
Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, all the latest NFL scores and highlights coming your way. We've had 73 combined points in this game with these two teams, and this is the most ever in a game in this rivalry between the Ravens and the Bengals. Usually high scoring, but nothing like this. And the artistry at quarterback is off the charts. And the receivers and the tight ends for both teams have both been amazing.
It has been phenomenal. This is not the game if you're looking for defensive football. No. You're not going to get a 9-3 game. This is up and down the field all day long.
1st and 10. It's Moss back in there. And Moss crabbed as he hit the line of scrimmage, immediately brought down by Travis Jones. All 6'4", 338 pounds of them. Another timeout by the Ravens. 3:05 to go in the 4th. Baltimore down to 1 point. 1 timeout, excuse me, and Cincinnati with the 3. It's been a big day receiving for Ja'Marr Chase of Cincinnati.
Well, he's really picked up the last couple of weeks since T. Higgins returned and they could stop double teaming him. Now he's been able to produce with a big touchdown catch earlier in the game, and then of course the one we just saw. Short little throw, but then a 70-yard sprint to the end zone, nearing 200 yards for Ja'Marr Chase. I need the Bengals to maintain and stay aggressive. If you're trying to think that, hey, we're just going to try and use up the clock and get a field goal, that still keeps it a 1-score game for the Baltimore Ravens. So I anticipate them trying to be aggressive still.
The running back, Brown, goes to the top of your screen. 2nd down and 10. Burrow, there's a whistle, 3:04 to go.
Yeah, I think Orlando Brown, left tackle moved early again.
Offensive is 75. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
He's done this many times throughout his career. He's been called on it, and we'll see it again. He's right at the bottom there. He just moves a tick too early. Trying to time out the cadence. Left too early. That's 2 or 3 times today, right? That he's been called on that? Yeah. 2 times today?
Cincinnati 4 penalties. Baltimore 5. 2nd and 15 as they tack it on back to the 33.
Well, Chase and Humphrey are one-on-one at the top of your screen here.
Here goes Burrow. It's picked off! Intercepted by Humphrey! Humphrey's picked off the ball for the Ravens. It's the game's first turnover. That's his 2nd interception of the season. And it couldn't have come at a better time for Baltimore. 15th career pick. He's having a good season, and that makes it even better with an interception of Joe Burrow on the game's first turnover.
Well, it's a slant, flat combination, and there's contact there, but it's under 5 yards. He just gets inside position. Burrow trying to lead this, And Humphries is able to come up with the interception. Thought he was making the safe throw, but Humphrey with the outstanding defensive play and effort coming up with the pick.
Now, can the defense of Cincinnati, which they've not been able to do, contain Baltimore?
Well, coming into this game, that was what was this defense going to do to stop or slow down the rushing attack of the Ravens? They've done a good job stopping the run, but not stopping the pass.
1st and 10, they go underneath, and it's picked up right here by Rashad Bateman. Takes 3 guys to bring him down, and finally they do, as he takes it with the movement to the 36. He picks up 9 on 1st down. 1 Baltimore timeout, down by 3.
And Kevin, you have to remember who they have kicking over there for Baltimore. Arguably the best kicker in NFL history in Justin Tucker. So Ravens, though, want to go down and get a touchdown here, not try and tie it up.
2nd and 1, the pressure up the middle, and Lamar has to throw it away. They were bringing the heat with Geno Stone and others. It's 3rd and 1 for Baltimore after the pick, with Tucker warming up on the sideline. They brought Logan Wilson and they brought Stone.
Well, they're trying to hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage here on 3rd down to cause some confusion for the Bengals, not let them get organized.
5 in the secondary, 3rd down and 1. It's Hill, and he spins for the 1st down. Hard-earned run right there.
How about that?
As he crashes into that defense, and he picks up 2, and it's 1st and 10. That's a big 1st down to the 38.
Well, it's a huge 1st down, and Ricard with the block, it's able to free him, and great job getting that 1st down.
Hill is in, 1st and 10, and that's a mid-range pass, which is caught and backpedaling to the 44-yard line, and a hard-earned yard right there. And it's picked up on the play by Tylan Wallace. 18-yard reception. Put him at the 42. Cincinnati 3. 3-point game. Jackson on the move. He's got 329 yards through the air and 4 touchdowns. Humphrey just picked one off. Burrow, first turnover of the game with the interception by Humphrey. Now at the 42, 1st and 10.
Well, they got 8 stacked at the line of scrimmage.
It's Lamar Jackson, the block, and the drop. Flowers with the drop. The block came from Hill, so time was there. Looking for a quick hitter, incomplete. 1:53 to go. Baltimore 2nd down and 10.
Well, they gave the appearance of a blitz. They dropped 4 out, only rushed 4, so you hit the underneath, and instead he drops it. Wouldn't have been much of a gain unless he was able to make some of those guys miss, but still plenty of time.
2nd and 10. Five defensive backs. Jackson blocked by Stanley. Underneath they go. Andrews, who backpedals into the grass, but Pratt not out of bounds. He is swung at the 37-yard line of the Bengals. Gain of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up. They spot him at the 38. Grab that face mask.
He did. That right hand gets around the face mask. About rips the helmet off.
Yep.
He's look, he's not even out of bounds yet. He's not down yet. He's asking for the penalty, which he should have been. He had a grasp of the face mask and nearly ripped it off his head.
3rd and 5. Zeros on the clock. Delay a game.
No, I think they called timeout. They got the timeout.
Final timeout.
The flag was dropped, but it was after the timeout had been called.
Well, and John Harbaugh was right next to the official. He knew it was going to be close, and he got it called in time.
Now Baltimore's out of timeouts. Up next, most of you are headed to L.A. Game 2 of our NFL on CBS doubleheader. It's a matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Others will see the Giants and the Seahawks. Now that's a CBS Sports Sunday. The NFL on CBS is streaming on Paramount+. 3rd and 6 and out of timeouts. And at the 38 and down by 3 as Tucker warms up. He has missed from 53, 56, and 46, all wide left in the first 3 games. Did not attempt a field goal against Buffalo. 3rd and 6.
7 guys stacked at the line of scrimmage for the Bengals defensively.
They rush them all. Jackson hit as he throws, incomplete. 4th down. Blitz was on. Tucker is on the field to try to tie it.
How about Lou Anarumo dialing it up that time? Most of the day he's at 8 or 7 at the line, and most of the day he's been dropping out a number of guys and not bringing all-out pressure. That time he brings all-out pressure and forces the quick, inaccurate throw.
The ball will go down at the 46. It's a 56-yard field goal to tie the game. In the final 2 minutes of the 4th quarter, he is 27 of 30. This for the tie, and he got it! Tied at 38. 56-yard field goal by Justin Tucker.
I know you mentioned the misses that he's had this year, but I can guarantee you that sideline was 100% confident that this was going to go through, because Justin Tucker has done it his entire career. But let's think about the Bengals now offensively. You're Joe Burrow. You just threw the interception, but now you have a chance to go down and get your team in position to win this game. You have 1:35. You have all 3 timeouts left. You've got plenty of time to get yourself in position.
That was a season-long 56-yard field goal to tie it by Tucker. 1:35 to go, tied at 38.
And it looked like it would have been good from 65, right? It's like,
well, he knows all about that.
He knows all about it.
He knows all about that distance.
As a quarterback, you have to have a short memory. Joe Burrow's last throw was an interception that Humphrey jumped on a slant route to chase. Ball in your hands with 1:35 and 3 timeouts. This is what you asked for.
Out of the end zone, 30-yard line, touchback, 1st and 10, Burrow. 3 timeouts, tied at 38. The Bengals winless at home, 0-2. They won their first game of the season last week after beginning the season 0-3. Baltimore has come in winning 2 straight games at Dallas, and last week beating Buffalo. Burrow is ready. 30 of 38, 392, and a career-high 5 touchdown passes. The back is Brown, and it's 1st and 10 for Burrow. Up the middle they come, and down he goes. Matabike got him. Devours him. Sack back to the 23. Loss of 7. Big time play. First sack for him. 13 last year. First of the season right there. And the clock is ticking.
Well, they line 5 at the line of scrimmage, and they bring the heat. Matabike able to get that sack. The clock is moving now, almost under a minute, but you do still have 3 timeouts.
Bingo. Bingo.
2nd down, 17. Burrow getting a block right there by Volson. And feeds to Higgins, who lost the ball. Coverage by Wiggins, the rookie. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 17.
Well, I'm giving this credit to Wiggins. They've gone after him a couple of times today, this time with Higgins on him, but watch Wiggins' left arm. He's able to get it in there and pull it away.
So, Trent, you got 53 seconds to go. You have a 3rd and 17. In the way that Tucker can kick, I mean, this is kind of an interesting call right here.
Yep. I still think if you're getting pressure here, you want to throw, you're thinking like if they're lining up, do you get a screen, get something quick, get it out of your hands? Instead, they go with the draw.
And it's Brown, who will be shy of the 1st down. Hit on the play and brought down Eddie Jackson. He picks up 9. Baltimore is out of timeouts. That clock is going to tick. The ball to the 32-yard line of Cincinnati.
So after the sack on 1st down and no production really on 2nd down, you have to make the decision. Do you get risky and give an opportunity, or do you, as we just saw there, you run the draw, let the clock wind down, punt it? and hope it's not some kind of miracle play by the Ravens at the end of the game. So this thing gets to overtime.
Play clock is at 5.
Start timeout.
And that is the first one. Well, we now have most of the country here in Cincinnati welcoming you to an 83-degree day and fireworks in every way. The two quarterbacks have been sensational. Lamar Jackson, 333 yards, 4 touchdowns. Burrow, 392 and 5 touchdowns. Jackson has pulled a couple out of his hat, as has Burrow. And Jamar Chase has been phenomenal today with 10 receptions and 193 yards. And Zach Flowers has caught 7 for 111 for Baltimore. Here is the punt. Rico. They let it bounce, and it will die at the 11. And no time remains, and overtime is here. 57-yard punt.
Defense wasn't very good.
We're going to play one 10-minute, maximum 10-minute overtime period. Both teams will have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team scores a touchdown and the defensive score. Each team has 2 timeouts. All replays are upstairs. Fourth quarter timing rules are in effect. Any questions? Baltimore are still the visitors. Heads. He called heads.
Kyle Van Noy.
The ball was doing the kick. Baltimore will receive first in overtime. Good luck, gentlemen.
Overtime is here. Tied at 38. Rivals in the North on CBS. Ravens in Baltimore last Sunday night and lost that one 35-10.
Well, and you have to remember the overtime rules here. It's big getting the ball first, because if you score a touchdown, the game's over, you win. If you get a field goal or anything other than that, the Bengals will have an opportunity to get the ball on offense.
Bengals will kick off. Evan McPherson. Deep back, they have Collier and Hill. And out of the end zone it sails. A touchback to the 30-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Lamar Jackson. So here are the rules in overtime.
You got a 1 minute, 10 minute, or 1 10-minute period. A TD or a safety on the first possession wins the game. Score is tied. You see all those things there. 2 timeouts per team. No coach's challenge. All up in the booth. We've had a great one here in Cincinnati.
If you're just joining us, the Bengals did not have Mike Hilton today, starting nickel. They lost their other starting corner, Dax Hill. So they are deep into their rotation in the secondary. Jackson, 25 of 40. Henry the back, first and 10. It's Henry, and grabbed by Hubbard. No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Well, that's just the 12th carry of the day for Derrick Henry, averaging under 3 yards per carry. They've had an answer for him in the run game. It's just the pass game where Lamar Jackson has really shined. As you said, Kevin, well over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, taking advantage of the secondary that's injured. 83-degree day here in Cincinnati, but it is not taking its toll, but it is warm. Second down and 10. Flowers on the move, over 100 yards receiving. It's Henry. Rosengarten the block, and around his ankles he finds Hubbard, who's had a big day defensively, including a safety earlier in the game. And Derrick Henry picks up 8. Setting up third down and 2 for Baltimore. The numbers and some outstanding individual performances. Well, it really has been. Both quarterbacks have played outstanding. As we have a big third down, the crowd tries to get into it here. Getting to a third and short. Baltimore on the day, 8 of 13 on third down.
Henry sledgehammering and has the first down, nudging it by the 40. Gaining 3 on third and 2, first down Baltimore.
Baltimore's had a lot of success taking some shots up the field because they've focused so much, the Bengals defense, on stopping the run that it's given them some one-on-one opportunities up the field. Thus Lamar Jackson having the day that he's had. With the first down here, don't be surprised with the play action and trying to push it up the field a little bit.
Henry and Ricard in the eye. First and 10. Fake to Henry. Blitz off the side. Picked up nicely. The blitz came from Bell. Look at Jackson continuing to evade one tackler after another. He's short to Bateman. It's incomplete. Covered by Osai. And it's second down and 10.
Well, they had that play action dialed up, but Von Bell coming off the edge. Ricard's able to pick him up. But Murphy, who's back this week after missing the first 4 games, is putting pressure, not allowing any time for Lamar to push it successfully up the field.
There's a nickel secondary, and it's 2nd down and 10 for Jackson. Justice Hill, the back. Blocked by Stanley. Here goes Jackson. Trying to bamboozle him, and he takes it up to the 46. And not buying the fake was Logan Wilson. Hitting to that Jackson, the reigning MVP. Picks up 6, make it 3rd down and 4 here in overtime.
Well, that time the Bengals only rushing 4, dropping 7 into coverage, and Jackson seeing a lane up there, so good response. How about the leverage by Pratt there, not allowing him to get outside, knowing he had Logan Wilson coming from the other side. Once again, another big 3rd down.
Jackson to the air, caught by the backpedaling Bateman. Takes it into Bengal territory at the 38. It's a 1st down throw on 3rd down, picks up 16, 1st down, Ravens.
Well, this is man-to-man coverage, and Taylor Britt's lined up on him, and just a quick little stutter at the line of scrimmage. Able to get away from it, accurate throw, 5-man pressure, so you're in man-to-man. Good 1st down for the Ravens.
They come in 2-2. Bengals at 1-3. A look at Joe Burrow. Just under 400 yards passing and 5 touchdowns. So after that 3rd and 4 completion of 16, 1st and 10, 39 of Cincinnati. Henry back in. Bobbled it. Loose. It's picked up. It's picked up on the play by Pratt. It's picked up by Pratt. Baltimore is fumbled. Bengals take over.
What a huge turn of events. What a huge turn of events. You know, they were trying. You could see Jackson clapping his hands before the snap because the play clock was nearly at 0. I don't know if that took the concentration off. It looked like his eyes came up at the last second. He had the drop snap at the end of the 4th quarter that he was able to get back and extend the play to get a touchdown. This time not able to get the ball back.
And now the Bengals take over, and a field goal could win it.
Any score at this point in time now wins the game.
1st and 10. Running back is Brown. All in motion. Brown the call. Following the block in there by Kappa. Burrows his way to the 38. No gain. 2nd down, 10. Evan McPherson warming up on the sideline.
Oh, just a brief lapse in judgment. Taking your eye, Lamar Jackson, you can see just sick to his stomach over there. He took his eyes up to look at coverage right at the last second. The ball goes through his hands, and he's not able to bring it back.
Gotta go. 12 seconds.
McPherson before the game made every field goal at this end of the field. 2 tight ends, 2nd down 10. Chase Brown is the back.
And Chase is one-on-one up top with Stevens.
Timeout taken Cincinnati.
First start timeout.
1 left for them and 5:42 to go in overtime.
Sorry, I got excited thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're putting one-on-one up top. We'll take another look at Lamar's eyes right as this ball is coming up to him on the snap. Watch his head. Right when the ball comes, he goes to glance up. He just takes his eyes off for a second. It goes right through his hands. And then it's a matter of kicking around at that point.
Coming up, most of you are going to Los Angeles in Game 2 of our CBS NFL doubleheader. It's the Packers and the Rams. We were in Lambeau last week. Others are going to see the Giants taking on the Seahawks. Now that's a CBS Sports Sunday. The NFL is on CBS and is streaming on Paramount Plus. We talked about Burrow playing almost a perfect game. In his words, I had to be perfect. He has been pretty darn close. Each quarterback has turned it over. A fumble by Jackson moments ago. Burrow threw a pick. Now 2nd down and 10.
Well, now you got Jamar Chase against Wiggins, the rookie, the 1st-round rookie. But you got him down here one-on-one if you want to take that shot.
Chase Brown with a burst to the 35. It looked like it had some daylight, and he only picks up 2, carving his way to the 35. Now 3rd and 7. Clock is ticking. McPherson warming up. The wind will be at his back should they try that field goal.
If you can't tell, I'm a little aggressive. I'm like, what? It seems like they're just trying to set up the long field goal. If I had an opportunity with Jamar Chase and knowing that he's already got 10 catches for 193 yards and 2 touchdowns, although it looks like right here they're just going to stack it up with big bodies and try and get to what part of the field do you want to try the field goal from?
Extra lineman is in there. That's Cody Ford. And off here to Chase Brown. On that 3rd and 7, nothing doing. Hit by Metabike. And so here comes the kicker, Evan McPherson. He has made all 3 of his kicks this season beyond 50. And right here, 53 yards it looks like to win it. Baltimore's 2 timeouts. He had a 56-yarder last week at Carolina. As the head coach,
timeout, Cincinnati.
Zach Taylor
30-second timeout.
is taking their final timeout. McPherson has been terrific in fourth quarters and in overtime. He's made 14 consecutive fourth quarter and OT kicks. This is his first field goal attempt today. On the season, he's 9-10. Like we said, a 56-yarder last week in Charlotte against Carolina. Wind at his back, but it's not strong. If he makes it, they win. From 53 yards away. Nope, he missed it. Wide left. And the Ravens are alive. The hold by Rico, the punter. The snap by Adamitis. Watch the hold. Ooh.
Oh, he dropped it right before he got it down.
Rico is a rookie free agent.
He caught it, but then as he's going to place the ball, it slips out of his hands as he's placing it. He's lucky to even get it back up. But that throws everything off mentally if you're the kicker.
And now here come the Ravens taking over at their 43. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes Henry. Ricard a block. Here he goes. Rocketing down the sideline. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 5. Galloping 51 yards. Derrick Henry has done it again. Look at the block by 42 Ricard and Stanley, and he's off to the races.
They had done such a good job containing him for most of the day. The biggest run up until that point for Derrick Henry was 7 yards. He was averaging under 3 yards per rush. A missed field goal, and 1 play later, now the Ravens are in position to win this thing.
Baltimore's taking a timeout. Henry, 14 carries, 40 yards. In his first 14, he had 40 yards, and in that one, he had 51. And he gives them a 1st and goal, and the ball is at the 6. And they're going to try to win it with a field goal chip shot here by Justin Tucker. So a couple of miscues late. One by Jackson. But the missed field goal of 53 by McPherson on the bad hold by the rookie free agent punter. And now Tucker will try to win it. A 24-yarder. Ravens have won 3 consecutive games. And they do it on the road. And Lamar Jackson goes to 9-1 against the Bengals. And Baltimore wins a beauty against the Bengals. In overtime, 41-38, and Tucker with the game winner.
Well, we had everything in this game, and you have to remember Tucker hit a 56-yarder at the end of regulation to send this to overtime. So both quarterbacks played well. Derrick Henry came up big with his final carry of the game.